Hello everyone, today we are fishing the beautiful, muddy, and kind of scenic Rock River near Fort Atkinson. This is Klement boat ramp, and it's a kind of a small boat ramp, but either ways, we've got a chub on the line, courtesy of DNS Bait Shop, and we're going to be throwing chubs, worms, and corn, and we're going to be fishing for pike, muskie, flatheads, channels, walleye, white bass. So a huge plethora of things that are out there. I've fished this place many times. Haven't had too much luck, but I have in my fishing caught like a bunch of yellow bass, some walleye, and also a catfish or two. And I know people have caught catfish out here, just a little bit upstream. So, and the contour is pretty much the same everywhere. So yeah, let's get fishing. Let's throw this thing off the ramp and let's see what we can get. So yeah, I throw it out. Water is about, I would say about 3 feet deep off the ramp. Out there where I'm throwing, probably 6 or 7 feet. And that is good enough for a big fish to hit. Have nice pole holders here because the shoreline is pretty, the shoreline is kind of pretty narrow and there's not too many places to actually stick a pole. But out here, we're good. On this pole, we're gonna fish for carp. A lot of corn, basically, basic Lindy rig, basically a 30-pound braid with a 2-ounce weight, swivel, about a 1 foot clear fluoro leader with some corn. Now, usually we want to use a smaller weight, and I might switch to that later, but I don't think on the rock it really matters all that much because the rock is fairly muddy and they probably can't see the weight anyways. Usually I just want to use split shots, but this is decently heavy line, so I want to use something a little bit more than split shots. I don't think the carp's going to be able to see it anyways, so it doesn't matter. If you want to know what kind of leader works the best for carpios, it's generally green braid leader that works the best, because that I think just makes it look like algae and it makes it blend in, and that's why it works so well. But clear fluoro leader is fine. I've caught a lot of carps using it. And for our third rig, we got a 3-way Wolf River. Basically what this is a 3-way rig right here. We got a mono lead 1/2 ounce weight here, and also a longer leader that's also mono with worms. And you want mono leader especially on your worm because mono floats and braid doesn't. And the whole point of this is to get this flowing in the current. Now, I'm much more likely to get a hookup with a walleye, a white bass, or even plenty of other fish here. Probably should have done more than 1/2 ounce, but that should be good enough. So yeah, let's see what we can get. Rain is starting to come down a little bit harder. I think it's gonna be on and off the entire night here. And it's gonna kind of suck, but hopefully we get something big. I see a bunch of carp jumping. That's good, and hopefully there's some big catfish out there too. Water is definitely not cool to the point where they stop biting, and I've caught them as late as basically mid-November. It's only mid-October, so we should be fine. All right, guys, I think we have a fish here. Gonna turn my light on. Gonna turn this on, so might have some field spark if we do that, but I'm pretty sure we have a fish here. This one was pretty close to shore, and let's get this fish up. That's definitely a fish. I feel it. Is that a drum? Yep, it's a freshwater drum. Sheephead fish. We'll take it. Look at that, 3-way rig, sailing up, sailing good. Freshwater drum, very, very nice. Not really what I'm looking for today though. The first fish, get that skunk off the board. Kind of a small guy, but see ya. All right, let's get more bait out there. All right, folks, we got another worm on the line, 3-way rig. I just toss it out there and hopefully we'll get a fish, and a better fish than what we got. It's not like freshwater drum are bad, I just want a bigger fish. I can't wait until my new GoPro batteries come in. I can just keep the GoPro on indefinitely. Bought 3 more Enduro batteries. It's costing me a ton. Definitely costing me a ton to do all this stuff, but it's a lot of fun, and you know what? It'll make some good returns in the future when the channel gets really popular. So please tell your friends about this channel, like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and give me a hype if you can on this video. Definitely working on my night fishing videography. Have I bought the new lights and everything, and hopefully this is just a better experience. I mean, it is a little bit of a delay when the fish hits and when I can actually pull in the fish, because I have to get all this light stuff set up. But you know, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I really, really hope something does crush the chub, you know, like walleyes, pike, flathead, channels, they'll all bite it. But it seems so far, none of those have actually crushed my bait. I don't know what time flatheads generally bite this particular spot, but hopefully it's soon. All right, guys, on the small pole here, we have a fish. I heard it a couple of times. Now we're gonna get it, hopefully. Let me turn the lights on. Never in a huge hurry to like just get the fish in, because these are not that big. The three-way rig is doing it. I got a hit on my other pole. That's a fish. I got a hit on my other pole. I think it was a carp, but it did actually get off. But this fish, it ain't getting off. It's pretty small. The other fish was significantly bigger than this one. So I think this is another drum. Yep, it's a small one. But yeah, nighttime drums, three-way rig. Might have to do carp on this one later, because it seems like fish, they really, seems like the fish, they really prefer the three-way rig here, and having the bait kind of float up here. There you go, freshwater drum, not bad. Let's just let him kind of, let's take him out and let him go, and hopefully we get something even much bigger here. So yeah, freshwater drum. Let me, got plenty of live bait, so I don't really need the drum for any purpose. There we go. Nice drum, and just gonna splash them off in the river. There you go. All right, folks, we got another worm on the three-way rig, and for this rig, you want to side sling it, because the weight, I mean, the leader's so long, but that's good. Hopefully we get a bigger fish. Now, they really seem to like the bait floating up, so we're just gonna keep going with this rig, because the bottom one isn't really getting anything. Drums aren't the only thing that I've hooked tonight. On that pole over there, I actually had to switch because I got two big fish on there. One of them got off, and the other one actually broke my 30-pound braid. I'm pretty sure they were carp, and I think one of them just got stuck around the dock. So yeah, you didn't see that footage, but that was an unsuccessful capture of fish. Have a worm out there again. Definitely hoping for a big channel or a carp, because there are some really big carp splashing out there. Pretty sure this one has this rig has another fish on it, but I think it's a small fish, so we're not going to get the big camera out. Yep, that's a fish. No, look, it's actually bigger than the other one. No, it's about the same size. It seemed like it, oh no, never mind. It is bigger than the other ones, but only slightly. Maybe it's significantly bigger than the other ones. Yeah, it's definitely bigger than the other ones, but still not that big to pull like a huge amount of drag. It might be a carp. It's fighting a little differently. I think it's a carp. Nope, it's a drum. It's just a bigger drum. Oh, that's a big one. It's not a big one, but it's like a 2-pounder. A lot of these freshwater drums out there. Hoping for one of the carp to bite, actually. But yeah, not bad, but not a great fish by any means. Freshwater drum. We'll take it. You know, if it was a flathead, I'd probably just pull it up on the ramp. If it was a flathead that was like too big, but we'll just go ahead and get this drum, because it's just a drum, and just flip it. It's like a 2-pounder, not like a 10-pounder. If it's a 10-pounder, that'd be a little different. But yeah, there we go. Freshwater drum. We'll take it. All right, it's a bigger drum, but it's just a drum, so just shove it over there, and there it goes. Freshwater drum. All right, let's get another bait out there, and hopefully we get a better fish. I think we have one over here. Yep, that's definitely a fish. Doesn't look like a big fish though. Maybe like a cat or something, small cat, or maybe just a drum. Really don't want another drum, but beggars can't be choosers, and we'll take any kind of fish. Maybe watch me be really lucky and this actually turn out to be a flathead. That would be like amazing. That would definitely be amazing if this turned out to be a small flat. Whatever it is, not very big. This particular reel is also kind of gimp, because it has a lot of like sticky stuff on it. So I'm probably gonna have to replace it with another one when I go back to St. Louis. But this is probably a drum. It's just a little bit further out than the other one. Is that a drum? Yeah, it's a bigger drum. There we go. Sheephead's the only thing biting here. I think I did catch a carp earlier, like I said. Oh, came off. Easy release, easy release. All right, let's get another bait out there. All right, folks, I think we have a fish here because that just completely went sideways. But otherwise than that, we also need to toss this back out. Hopefully I can catch something besides drum. But we will see. We will see. Right now they seem to be the only things biting out here, and can't really do much about that. But yeah, hopefully I can get another fish here and it won't be a drum. There's something bending my string, my line very hard there. And I don't think it's a drum because I saw it actually well, it might be a drum. Who knows? Who really knows? It's not. It's still on? Yep, it's still on. It is a little bit bigger. Is this a flathead? It doesn't seem to be drumish. Why isn't it pulling any drag? Is it a turtle? It's definitely heavier than the others. Oh, is this a big flat? Please let it be a big flathead. Okay, I need to actually have... It's like... Oh, is that a flat? I think it is. No, it's a... It might be a carp. Now it's pulling drag. For sure. Is that a flathead? I've never caught a flathead here. This would be amazing. Maybe a big one on worms. Probably the biggest one I've... No, I've caught a 20-pounder on worms before. I don't think this one's quite 20. Even if it is. I want to see what it is. Because it's not quite acting like a carp. It's really acting like a flat. I saw it kind of surface, but I couldn't see exactly what it was. All right, come on. Come on, fish. Come on, let it be a 25-pound flathead, please. Please. Mother of mercy, I really want this fish. It's gonna be a long fight. So hang on, guys, because this is not my strongest string. It's like 15, I think. It's either 10 or 15. I just want to see what it is. I can't have it go under the dock, which I think it's trying to do at this point. If it wants to stay down there, I can't really do much if it's a flathead. And I think it wants to stay down there. Just have to tire it out. But it's not that far down. Nope, gotta try to weave it around a little bit so it doesn't go under the dock, which it's really trying to do. It's very interesting that it bit my worm and not something else. Bringing it up in shallow water here. I want to see what it is. I think it's a flathead. I definitely think it's a flathead. It's definitely big enough to be a big one. Man, I really wish I had the stronger braid string. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a flat. No, it's... Is that a giant drum? That's not a flathead. Is that a big carp? It might be. It wasn't acting like a carp earlier, but it's definitely acting like one now. It's either a carp or a flat, and I think it's a... By the given... Yeah, it's a big carp, I think. That's fine, though. That's perfectly fine. We'll take a big carp. Yeah, that's a carp. Dang it, I was hoping it was a flat, but that's a big one. I haven't caught a big carp here, so I'll take it. See if I can get it up the ramp here. I think it's like a 15-pounder or so. Alright. Yeah, it's a carp. Darn, I was hoping to be a big flat. But it's just a big carp. But you know what? A big carp actually fights harder than a big flathead of the same size. Yeah, you can't really do anything about it if it just fights. Because this is really weak string. Well, it's not weak, but it's like 10. It's like 10-pound mono and not like my usual 30-pound, 40-pound braid. It's taking me back out, man. It's a good fight, folks. It's a good fight. You just gotta tire the carpio out. Definitely gotta tire the carpio out. Usually using suspended baits, I don't get too many carp. Suspended baits, yeah, just got to make sure I got drag, because that thing's definitely big, and if it doesn't want to come in, I can't force it. Otherwise, I will lose the fish for sure. 100% will lose the fish. That's big. Is that a PB carp for me? Maybe. May freaking be. It's probably tired. I'm tired, for sure. Imagine if I get a PB carp here. This is new territory for me, man. New territory for me. I don't think I can, at least unless I can weasel it over, this might be difficult. It is very big, and I think I do need to weasel it over. Whoops, just crushed my bell. I don't have too many bells, so that's not a good thing if I just crush my bell. I need to weasel it over so I can get my net, because I don't think I'm getting this without the net. There we go. We got a net now. Kind of a crappy one, but a net nonetheless. That's a big one. That's like, nah, it's not a PB, but it's like a good 15 pounder. It's tired now though, and it's mine. Still doesn't like the net, but it's coming in. That's a big one. That's a big boy. It's probably the biggest carp I've caught on the rock. Which is why I thought it was a flathead, because it's huge. It's not getting off though. Oh yeah, barely fits in the net. There we go, massive carp. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna weigh this guy, we're gonna weigh this guy. Not as big as I thought it was, but still a 14.3 pound fish. Very, very nice. Okay, I think there's still bigger ones out there, and I want them, but 14.3. All right, folks, gonna throw this back in the water, and hopefully catch another one that's even bigger. This is easily the biggest one I've caught on the rock, at 14.3. The other one, like I think the biggest one before this was about 10, but this is bigger. This is significantly bigger than that one. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually a really big fan of carps. Not that the fact that they're like all invasive and stuff, but the fact they are really good fighters. And yeah, they revive very, very easily. All right, see ya, carp. See ya. While I was landing that carp, I do believe I have something on the other pole over there. It doesn't seem to be quite as big, but I heard quite a few rings there. Could be fooling you with another carp, but I don't know, somehow I don't think so. I think something's on here actually. And, yeah, there's something on here, but it's smaller. It's probably just another stinky drum or something, but we'll take it, we'll take it. That's a fish. I think that's a fish. It's definitely a fish. But it's a much smaller fish. And my bet is probably just a freshwater drum. It'd be nice if it was like a white bass or a walleye or something, but most likely just another freshwater drum. Kind of like 5 of them tonight. But hey, at least tonight's been pretty productive, and this place is pretty loaded with fish. Just not the flathead I'm looking for. Oh, that's another one. About to change out this hook. Get a bigger one on and put a chub on and see if we get anything else. But yeah, fresh water drum. Got a big worm sticking out too. Big worm sticking out. All right, unworthy fish. See ya. There it goes. All right, folks. Got a lot of worms on the string here. Gonna toss it out in about the same position. Gotta be like, I know big flatties will also bite worms, so I'm not really concerned with not being able to catch like a catfish with worms. So that's good, and we'll throw the other one out with the chub. Seems to be a massive fish on the line. Probably not bigger than the last one, but decent size. Okay, I need to have a little bit more drag on it. Okay, never mind. I don't need to have that much drag on it because I will never be able to pull it up if I have that much drag. Let me get the maximum light on this so you guys can see. I think it's probably another carp. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna guess it's a carp because it feels really, really heavy. Yeah, it's a carp. Could be a big catfish, I guess, but I'm pretty sure it's a carp. All right, guys, we have a big fish on the line. All right, folks. We're gonna retreat back into the light. Actually, the net's over there. Let me go get it first. This one's fairly large. All right, at least we got more for content. Oh crap, did he just go under the dock? Nope. Should have never risked it though. He's right here. Don't know why I had trouble with the battery there. That's another carp. It's not as big as the last one, but it is another carp. There's a lot of them here. Oh, almost the same size as the last one. The GoPro thinks it's almost out of batteries, but it's actually got about 22% left. So it should not be, oh, that's a big one. It's probably like a 10-pounder. All right, guys, this is gonna take longer than I thought. This fish is actually pretty big. All right, the GoPro keeps dying, so I'm trying to record in 1080p. I don't know why it thinks that 22% is almost dead, but it is not. It is not. Hopefully it can go on for a couple of minutes here because this thing keeps on. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. We're gonna actually, yeah, that's a big one. It's probably like 10, 15 pounds. The ones here are pretty big, way bigger than the ones at Jefferson. Oh man, it's a big one. That is a big one. All right, hopefully we can record for like 5 more minutes. So that's probably how long this fight's gonna last. You're just kind of like seeing it. Definitely kind of, oh no, don't go under the thing. There's no way I can, yeah, see that's pretty big. I think it's smaller than the last one, but I'm not sure. It's pretty fat, it's big. All right, let's see if I can get it. This is it's probably like 2-minute fight, but we'll take it. See if I can get, nope. Not yet, snap. There, oh, no. Oh, wow. This net job is hard. All right, let me get you guys so you guys can see it. Okay, I don't think he wants to come in. This net job is very, very difficult. Keeps on trying to go under the dock, which I don't want him to do. Swim in the net, folks. Oh, that's a big one. That might actually be bigger than the last one. It's huge. It's big. Oh, I can't get it. It's too freaking big. It won't fit in the net. It's not a 20. I don't think it's a 20. I got to get under it. There we go. Oh yeah, it's big. But I got it. I finally got it, folks. Finally have I got it. Carp, common carp in the net. Man, that was something. That was something else. All right, common carpio. 13.5 this time, slightly smaller, but still a very, very good fish. All right, it's a very nice fish. Not quite as big as the last one, but pretty darn big still. Didn't fight nearly as long, but still like a 2-3 minute fight. It's not bad. And yeah, monstrous carp here, man. But the flathead has not hit, which kind of pisses me off, but I'll take a carp here, obviously. I think once the carp realizes that it's in the water, it'll probably start carping on off. See, it carps on off just like that, because carp are superior fish, and unlike bass, they are not weak. See ya, carp. All right, folks, that was 2 big fish for tonight. We're gonna sling the 3-way rig back out, and maybe like a big flathead will take it. That's the hope, because carps are cool, and this place is so full of them, and the average size is probably pretty comparable to Lake Wisconsin, instead of like the little ones I usually get, the smaller ones I get on the rock. But there we go. Very, very nice fish, and hopefully we get a big flat. Pretty sure there's another fish on this one. It's probably gonna be another big one. Probably, if it's not bigger than the last one, I probably won't show it on camera. But it also might be a freshwater drum. Yeah, it's probably a freshwater drum. It's not that big. There it is, another species of fish. Well, I've caught like 20 of these today already, but yeah, freshwater drum, we'll take it, we'll take it. All right, folks, all right. Smaller one too. It's not that big. Oh, sheep's head. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll take it though, we'll take it. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if I'm gonna throw this one back out. Catch another carp would be fine, I guess, but yeah, freshwater drum. Drop, there you go, fish, there you go. All right, that does it for today's adventure. We caught like a dozen fish, a lot of drums though, and 2 big carp. I'm sure there's some 20-pounders plus out here, and I'll try this again next year to catch some of those 20-plus pounders. but 14 and a 13, and there's definitely bigger ones out here. Really, really good adventure. Like and subscribe, hit the bell notifications button for more fishing adventure, and check the lower left corner for more Rock River fishing adventures. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again next time.